Question 1. What does the digit 8 in 876,543 stands for? Okay, so this is 800,000. Okay, so 2. Okay, right, because ones, okay, ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. Okay, which of the following is equals to 4 whole 7 out of 8? Okay, looking at this, they want us to convert into improper fraction. So improper fraction times plus, right? So 8 times 4, 32, 32 plus 7, 39. So 39 out of option number 3. Question 3, in the figure below, okay, find the value of A. Okay, so look at how the scale goes in increment of 1. From 7.9 to 8.0, that's plus 0.1. Okay, so now in between, okay, let's put in another 0. So that's 10 spacing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can say that each interval is 0.02. So that means this would be 8.04. Okay. Option. Round off 5,794,643 to the nearest thousand, or look back at 6. So that will be round up, so plus 1, 0, 0, 0. So that will be 5,795,000. Answer number 3. Which of the following is likely to be the mass of 2 apples? Okay, likely to be, right? So you need the answers that seems illogical, right? 2,000 grams is definitely not possible. Okay, 2 grams is also not possible. 200 grams, okay, 1 apple, okay, I will say that 1 apple is about 60, 70 grams. So 20 grams also doesn't make sense. So 2 apple most likely will be 200 grams. Maybe they are very big apples. Okay, right? Which of the following is nearest to 3/4? Okay, this question is tricky. So to nearest to 3/4, okay, means that you want the smallest difference between the both of them. So if I change this into 2 out of 4 versus 3 out of 4, the difference will be 1/4. Okay, 5 out of 6, if I change it into 10, 12 versus 12, versus 9, 12, sorry, okay, the difference will be 1 out of 12. Okay, so that means option 1 can be cancelled off. Okay, so 6 out of 8 versus 5 out of 8, the difference is 1 out of 8. So 1 out of 8 also can cancel off. Okay, so this one times 3 is 9 out of 12. Okay, versus the difference is 2 out of 12, which also can cancel off. So the answer will be 2. Okay, 92 point. Okay, 92,750 divided by 1,000. Okay, here they give you a hint already. Shift 3 decimal place. So the answer will be 3. Express 85% as a decimal percentage over 100. Okay, as a decimal, 2 decimal place. Okay, 85. So 0.85. PQ and RS are straight lines. Which of the following is true? Okay, PQ, RS. Okay, so over here we can see that angle A equal angle C. Okay, so that is the one of the option. PQ and RS are straight line. Okay, so answer number 2, straightforward. Okay, now let's see why the rest are not true. B is equals to E, right? No, B is equals to E plus D. Okay, then that will be correct. B plus C plus D is not a straight line. B plus C plus D, can you see, is not even a straight line, right? It's more than a straight line. So that's why this is wrong. A plus C equals to 180 degree, right? A and C also cannot even connect. It's not even a straight line. So that's why this is also wrong. Okay. Which of the following is the same as 8,070 gram? All right. So conversion, 1 kg is equals to 1,000 gram. So to fulfill to a kg, we need 1,000. So 070 doesn't fulfill. So that means we have 8.070 kg. 0 at the back, we can ignore it. So it will be 8.07 kg. Answer number 1. Question 11. Mr. Wong bought 5 kg of noodles. He used 1/5 of it to cook mee goreng and 1/5 kg to cook mee soto. How much noodles does he have left? Okay, so You need to understand the difference between 1/5 of it and 1/5 kg. They mean different things. Now, 1/5 of it means 1/5 of the 5 kg, meaning 1 kg. Oh, so 1k, because this is multiplicative, right? 1/5 times 5 equals to 1. Oh, now, how much noodles did Mr. Wong have left? So first, minus the 1, left 4. Now, 4 kg, this is 1/5 kg. So it's 4 kg dealing with 1/5 kg. So we'll be left with 3 whole 4/5 kg. Okay, answer number 4. Okay, question 12. Mrs. Chandra baked 45 cupcakes. 27 were almond, the rest were chocolate. The rest were chocolate, meaning to say 45 minus 27, right? 45 minus 27 is 18. 18 were chocolate. What is the ratio of the almond to chocolate? So 27 is to 18. 9, divide by 9, 3 is to 2. Option number 2. 1,000 people who attended a concert. Okay, 600 were adults, 100 were boys. What percentage were girls? Okay, 600 adults, 100 boys, that's 700 people. So we have 300 girls. Okay, so 300 over 1,000 people. Okay, so change the percentage, we just need to take away one set of 0. So 30 over 100, therefore 30%. Option number 3. Question 14. Janice is half the age of her father. Her father is 48 years old now. What is the ratio of Janice's age to her father's age in 8 years' time? So half the father age, meaning Janice is 24, the father is 48. But when in 8 years' time, Janice will be 32, the father will be 56. Now 32 and 56 are multiples of 8, which will reduce to 4, 7. Option 4. In the figure below, AB equals to BC, making this isosceles. So these are the base angle. These two angles has to be the same. Okay. BCD is a straight line. Find angle ACD. Now, so we'll take 180 minus 66 first, and then take the result, divide by 2. So we'll get 57, right? Okay, 57. So this is 57 degree. So the answer will be 180 minus 57, because angles on a straight line. So 123. Option number 3. Okay, question 16. In an online game, 30 gems cost $15. Find the cost of each gem. 30 gem is $15. So to find the cost of one gem, we are taking 15 divided by 30. Okay, so 15 divided by 30, you can do it in such a way, right, for simplicity's sake. So that is half a dollar. Now, what is half a dollar? Half a dollar is 50 cents. Okay, that's a simple way of doing it. Okay, or otherwise, you can do this 1,500 cents divided by 30. Cancel away the 0. Okay, 150 divided by 3. So that will be 50 cents. Oh, okay, which will convert to 0.5 as well. Okay, now this one is a bit blur, a bit hard to see. Okay, but we can make up that this is 1 liter, right? Okay, so a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can see that there's a 2 down here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so 5 gaps. Each gap is 200 ml. Okay, so this is 2 liter, 200, 400. Okay, so they want in liter, so this is 2.4 liter. All right, find the value of 6 plus 24 plus 11 minus 8 times 2. Bracket, this is 3 times 2. 6 plus 24 plus. Okay, this is times, so 6. 6 plus 24 plus 6. 30 plus 6, 36. Okay. All right, unless, okay, in printing, one of these actually divide. Otherwise, okay, this should be good. Okay, arrange this number from the largest to the smallest. Okay, ordering decimals, just and align them. 801, 0.810. Okay, so you can see that this is actually the largest. Okay, then followed by 0.801, followed by 0.01. convert 7 out of 8 into decimal. Okay, this is a common question that will definitely appear in section B. Okay, converting a fraction into decimal, we have two ways. Okay, if you can, okay, based on memory work to understand that 8, you can actually multiply by 125, okay, to get 875 over 1,000. Okay, then you'll get 0.875. Now, if not, right, okay, you can't remember, you can take 7 divided by 8 as well. 0 minus 7, decimal point, put in a 0. 64 minus 6, bring the 0, 67, 56 minus 4, carry the 0, 4875. Okay, 0 point. Okay. How many cubes are needed to fill up the tank below? Okay, so you can see that this measures 3 by 3 by 3, correct? So that means 3 times 3 times 3, we needed 27. But right now, we can only see that there are 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, let's see, 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 27 minus 14. So 13 now. Okay. Question 22. Debbie spends 30% of her salary and saves 7/10 of the remainder. What percentage of her salary did she save? Okay. She saved 7/10 of the 70%. Okay. So 7/10 of 70 over 100. So that is 490 over 1,000. Take away the 0, so that is 49%. 5 boys shared 3 liters of orange juice equally. How much of orange juice will each boy receive? Okay, so 3 liters of orange juice divided by 5 boys. So that will be 0.6 liters. Okay, or you can also put as 3/5 liters. Okay, both answers are okay. All right. In the triangle MOQ, right? Name the base and the height of the triangle. Okay, the base could be MQ and the height is OP. Find the area, half times 6 times 4. So that is 12 centimeters square. There are 5 tennis players. Each player will play 1 match against each other 4. How many different matches can be arranged? Okay, this is a tough question. Okay, but let's call this A, B, C, D, E, right? A will play a game with A, B, A, C, A, D, and A, E. Okay, so that means there will be 4 matches already. Now, B will play with B, A. But however, BA and AB is actually the same. So this game has already been played. So we don't need to play this game. Now B will proceed to play C, D, and E. Now same thing will happen down here. C will play with A, will play with B. But however, these 2 games has already been played. Okay, so that means C will only need to play with CD and CE. So then you can see that the pattern, right? DA, DB, DC will not exist because they have already been played. So D will only play with E. Now, then by that time, E will have played with everybody else. Correct? So that means the total number of games will be 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 10. Okay, 10 different games. Okay. How many okay. How many 4 cm squares can be cut from a rectangular piece of paper measuring 39 by 52? Okay, so this kind of question, you cannot do this. Okay, you cannot take 39 times 52, okay, and then you get 2028, then you take 4 times 4 equals to 16, then you take 2028 divided by 16. Okay, you get 126.75, and then you happily round off to 126. This is wrong. Okay, now what you have to do is to understand that there's something called wasted space. Okay, cannot cut means cannot cut. So out of 39 cm, how many 4 cms can you cut from it? You will cut 9, remainder, sorry, 9, 9, 4, 36, oh, yeah, 9, remainder 3. So there's a 3 cm gap down here that you can't do anything about it. Okay, you can't make the 3 cm and cut out a 4 cm out of the 3 cm. It's just not possible. Okay, then out of the 52 divided by 4, you get 13. So total squares 13 by 9, right? So that is 117. Okay. Oh. Question 27. The mass of a honeydew is 6 times as heavy as the mass of a mango. A lemon is half the mass of the mango. The mass of the honeydew is 1,100 heavier than the mass of the lemon. What is the total mass of the tree fruit? This looks like model, right? Honeydew, 6 units. Okay, if you don't want, you can use ratio as well. Okay, mango is 1 unit. Lemon is half a unit. Okay, so that doubles everything, right? Okay, so this one will be like this. Oh, so that means this is 12U, 2U, 1U. Okay, so honeydew is 1,100 more than lemon, which means 11U equals 1,100 gram. 1U, 100 gram. Total of the 3 fruits, that is 15 units. So that is 1,500 gram. Okay. Question 28. A machine operated from 6:15 to 9:45. How long was its operating time? Give your answer in hours and minutes. Okay. 6:15 to 9:45. Take 3 hours, 9:15. Take 30 minutes, 9:45. So 3 hours, 30 minutes. This one is simple. Okay. Draw the top and side view. Side view, okay, what we'll see is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, of course, you have to draw nicer than me. Oh. Top view is to take from the position of the side view. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Mr. Wen bought some stickers for his students. If he gives each of his students 5, he will have 1 left. Give each of them 2, he will have 97 left. How many students does he have? Okay, so now think of it, right? He give every student 5. Okay, so all the students from first student all the way to the last student, okay, they get 5 stickers each. Okay, and Mr. Wen has 1 sticker in his hand. Okay, now he decides to be mean and then he say, everybody, I only want to give you 2. So he takes 3 away from all of them. Okay, from the first guy, he takes 3 from all of them until he is left with all the students now just have 2. Okay, so something like that. And then now he will have 97 stickers. So that means collectively, from here to here, he took back 96 stickers. Correct? So, okay, so what is the logic? 96 divided by 3, 32. So this 32 represents the number of students. Okay, answer. Okay, paper 2. The price of a laptop was 1,690. Madam Cow bought a laptop and had to pay an additional 7% GST. Find the amount of GST she has to pay. So you just want to find 7% of 1,690. Okay, so this one you can just key calculator. 7 over 100 multiplied by 1,690 equals to 118.3. 118.3. Diagram shows the diagram is not drawn to scale given that RSP and QSP are straight line. QRS is isosceles, find angle A. Okay, so we saw that this is 280, angles at a point, this is 80 degree, right? 360 minus 280 equals to 80 degrees. Okay. Sum of angles in the triangle is 180. So 180 minus the 80 divided by 2 equals to 50 degree. Okay. So this is 50 degree, opposite angle. So this is also 50. Question 3. Yue Ling weighs 52 kg. Arlene weighs 12 kg lighter. Prisha weighs 6 kg heavier. Okay. So what is the ratio of Yue Ling to Arlene's to Prisha, right? Okay. So since they want ratio, let's set up the ratio. YL is to A is to P. Okay. So YL weighs 52. A weighs 12 12 kg lighter, so minus 12. Prisha is 6 kg heavier. So by the way, this is 40, right? So 40 plus 6, 46. Oh, so 52, 40, 46, all of them can divide by 2. So 26, 20, 23. Cannot divide further. This is my answer. Okay. The numbers 1 to 200 were written on a piece of paper, which was torn. Which row is number 188 in? Okay, so now we have 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it doesn't matter that it is torn. Okay, you need to notice this. Okay, this means that every multiple of 7 will appear in row G. So you want to find the nearest multiple of 7 that is nearest to 188. Okay, so 188 divided by 7. Okay, so you can use your calculator to help you speed up a little bit. Divide by 7. Okay, you get 26 point something, right? We point something, or 857. But it's fine, right? So you can just take 26 times 7 again. So 26 times 7 equals to 182. So that means the closest multiple, okay, that was okay, that means that okay, somehow, somewhere, okay, as you proceed on, 182 will appear in G. Okay, then 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188. So 188 will be appearing in row F. Okay, question 5. Mr. Tan decorated a notice board using squares. The squares were placed at the same distance apart. The distance between the second and the sixth was 74 cm. Each length of the square was 10 cm. Okay, what is the distance between the first and the 10th square? Okay, so now this is testing us on number of gaps. Okay, so this one, second to sixth, right? Okay, that means there are 5 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so between these 5 gaps, there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Okay, because 74 is in between this. Wait, did they make a calculation mistake in the question? Wait, let's count again. The distance between the second 1, 2. Oh yeah, okay, because there are only second and 6, right? So the number of gaps is to take the last piece minus the first piece, which is 2. So there are 4 gaps. Okay, 4 gaps, but there are 5 squares. Okay, so 74 minus 50 first. Because each square is 10 cm. So 5 squared, 50 cm. And then there are 4 gaps. So divide by 4. Which means that each gap is 6 cm. Now, between the first and the 10th square, that means there are number of gaps is 9. 10 minus 1 equal 9. Okay, but there are 10 squares. Okay, plus 9 gaps is equals to 10 times 10 plus 9 times 6. 1, 5, 4. Okay, question 6. Lucas collected 60 cards more than Mary. When Lucas gives 70 cards to Mary, Mary has twice the number of cards Lucas had. How many cards did Lucas have at first? Okay, now this kind of question, okay, a bit confusing, right? So this one, okay, you definitely have to draw model to answer this. Lucas, Mary. Okay, now we know that Lucas have 60 more than Mary at first. Okay, now what happens? Lucas gives 60 to Mary. So other than just giving the 60, Lucas gave up additional 10 more to make up the 70 to pass to Mary. So now Lucas, okay, will have this amount there, which Mary also have this amount. But Mary, this is going to be 10. Okay, need to notice this 10. This 10 is actually important. Now, Mary is going to take the 60 and the 10, because Mary is going to receive the 70. And then they say that Mary has thrice of Lucas, which means that the Lucas have 1 unit, and this is supposed to be 2 units. So 2 units is made up of 10, 60, and 10, which is 80. So 1 unit equals to 40. Okay. How many cards did Lucas have at first? Lucas had 40 in the end, because he gave away 70, so plus 70. 110. Okay. The figure below not drawn to scale is made up of identical small squares and big squares. Okay, the length of the small square and big squares are 10 cm and 20 cm respectively. Find the area of the shaded part. Okay, now a logic that you all have to understand, to find the area of the shaded part, okay, we can take total minus unshaded. Now, whether is it used in this question, I don't know yet. Okay, but this is a logic that you all must always know. Okay, now over here, right? Okay, to find the area of the shaded, okay, you see that the shaded part has so many parts and is so complicated, right? Some of them are not even triangles. Okay, but if you put your focus onto this shape, okay, this shape, this is a big triangle. Okay, so if this is the base of the triangle, the height of the triangle will be this. And the other side is also the same thing. So that means the area of the unshaded triangle could be half times 20 times 30, okay, which is 300 centimeters square. Okay, now so double it up. Okay, two of it will be 600 centimeters square. Okay, total area will be 20 times 20 times 2 plus 10 times 10 times 2. So 400, 800 plus 200, 1000. Okay, so 1000 minus 600. 400. Okay, question 8. Donuts are sold at 80 cents each or in a box of 12 for 880. What is the least amount of money needed to buy 100 donuts? Okay, so 12 for 880 is a discounted price. Okay, so in order to buy 100, we want to make more use of the discount. Okay, but we only need 100. Okay, so same thing, we need to find out what is the nearest multiple of 12 to 100. So calculator shows us 8 point something something. So the focus is only on the whole number 8. Okay, so 8 times 12 equals to 96. Okay, so meaning to say we'll get 12, sorry, or rather 8 sets of 880 plus 4 more donuts will get me the 100 donuts that I need. So that will be 8 times 880 plus 4 times 80 cents. So that will be $73.60. Okay, question 9. City has the same number of 50-cent coins and 20-cent coin. The total value of the coins is 840. How much coins does she have? Okay, so this is one of the key idea that we have to understand. Okay, going into P5 and P6, right? Same number, meaning group, right? One group has to contain 150 cent plus 120 cent. Okay, which is 70 cents. The total value of the coins is $8.40. So you have to ask yourself, how many 70 cents you need to reach $8.40? So $8.40, we have to divide by the 70 cents. Okay, looks very complicated, but remember, this is paper 2. Okay, so that is 12. 12 represents the number of groups. Okay, so 12 times 2 equals to 24. Because one group contains 1 50 cent and 1 20 cent. That means that it is actually 2 coins. Okay, that's why you times 2. Okay, question 10. A room can either hold 45 adults or 75 children. If there are already 25 children and 8 adults in the room, how many more adults can the room hold? Now, this question is actually a ratio question, right? Whereby they compare 45 adults to be equivalent to 75 children. Okay, so if I take a discount, okay, we have 9, okay, 45 over 75. Okay, we get 3 adults is equivalent to 5 children. Okay. Now, there are already 25 children. So 25 children is equivalent to 15 adults. Do you see the ratio? Okay. So that means that we can replace this 25 children as 15 adults. Okay. 15 adults and 8 adults. That is 23 adults. So if the room can hold 45 adults, then it can only hold 22 more. Okay. Question 9. Peter spent 7/12 of his saving and an additional $6 on durian. He then spent 1/4 of the remaining money and additional $2 on mangosteen. If he had $16 left, how much did he spend on durian? This is remainder type 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, here I'm going to start off with drawing a big model. Okay, now this big model is going to be 12 units at the start. Okay, so we make a random cut, 7 units plus an additional $6 on durian. Okay. Okay. So this is my remainder. So remainder, regroup. All right. Spend, okay, 1/4 of the remainder. So cut into 4. Spends 1/4 and an additional $2. Okay. On mangosteen. Then realize that he has $16 left. So you notice that 16 plus 2, okay, let's call this 4 parts. Okay, 16 plus $2 is equals to $18, which is 3 parts. So 18 divided by 3 times 4 equals to 24. That is my remainder. So meaning this part is $24. Okay, then working backwards, $24 plus 6 equals to $30, which is actually, right, 5U. 5U equals to $30. 12U equals to 30 divided by 5 times 12. $70. Okay. Question 12. The figure below is not drawn to scale. A rectangular piece of paper is folded to form the diagram below. Find angle A. Remember, what is being folded will return to its original position. So if this is angle A, this is also angle A. All right. So 180 minus 110 equals to 2A. Okay. So 2A equals to 70 degrees. A equals to 35 degrees. Oh. Now, corner matches this part down here. Remember what is folded? Okay, must go back to the original. This is 90, this is 35. So what is angle? Sum of angles in triangle, 180 minus 90 minus 35. 55. Okay, question 13. Miss Cole baked 250 more strawberry than chocolate. She sold 70% of the strawberry and 20% of the chocolate. In the end, she had the same number of strawberry and chocolate left. Find the number of chocolate she baked at first. Okay, so this is a tricky question. Okay, this kind of question is a little bit tricky. So, okay, what we can do is we can do the BCA method. Okay, so strawberry, chocolate. Okay, so before we have 250. So chocolate is less. So chocolate is going to be 1 unit. Okay. Strawberry is going to be 1 unit plus 250. Okay. Now, and then we have a change. Okay. So now, you can put it as 1 unit, or you can change the 1 unit later on. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, change, right? Which is later, I'm going to do that. Okay, change, and then after. Okay. Now, what is happening down here? She sold 70% of the strawberry cookies. Okay. So now, since this question is a percentage, right? Let's change the 1 unit into percent. Let's change it into 100%. Okay. But this 100% plus 250, okay, actually means 100% of the chocolate. Okay, because it's modeled after the chocolate. Okay. So now, sold 20% of the chocolate, so minus 20%. We know that this one will be left with 80%. Now, but we are going to minus 70% down here. Right? But this minus 70% is minus 70% of the strawberry. So which means that it is going to have two changes. It will be minus 70% of that 100%, which is 70%. Oh? So, but we also need to minus 70% of 250, okay, which is equals to 0.7 times 250 minus 175. So that means after minusing 70%, okay, she will be left with 30% plus 75. Okay, right? Because she's going to minus off 70% and she's going to minus off 175 as well. Okay, let me rewrite that. Okay, she's going to minus 70% and minus 175. Okay, 70% of the 100% and 70% of the 250. Okay, so now these two things are supposed to be equal. So 30% plus 75 is equals to 80%, which means that 50% of the cookies is equals to 75. Okay, so find the number of chocolate she baked at first, 100%. 75 times 2, 150. Okay, question 42. The tank below measures 21 by 20 by 40 is 3/4 filled with water. Okay, 3/4 filled. How? All the water is poured into empty identical bottle to the brim. Each bottle has a capacity of 700 ml. How much water was there in the tank at first? How much bottles are completely filled? Okay, so volume of water will be equals to length times breadth times height times 3/4, because only 3/4 filled. So length 21 times 20 times 40 times 3/4. Okay, you can just key calculator for this. 21, 20, 40, 3/4. Okay, 12600 centimeter cube. Okay, that's just 8. Simple. How many such bottles are filled? So 12600 centimeter cube is the same as 12600 ml. So 12600 divided by 700. 18 answer. Okay, so 12600 centimeter cube, 18 bottles. Okay, question 15. In a fruit store, 28% of the fruits were apple, the rest were orange and pear. The orange is 3 times the number of pear. There were 324 orange. What percentage of the fruits were pear? How many apples were there? Okay, so this one, we can use ratio to group them up. So fruits, right? We have apple, pear, and oranges is the total. If 28% were apple, the rest must be 72%. Okay, to give us a total of 100%. Now, orange is 3 times pear. So orange is to pear is 3:1. Total is 4. Okay, but they are supposed to be, okay, The total of orange and pear is supposed to be 72%. So we can do a quick calculation to find out that to link them up, I just need to times 18. So I'll have 54, 18, 72. So what percentage were pear? Okay, our answer, 18%. Okay, how many apples were there? Okay, then comes the number, right? 324. Since there are 324 oranges, okay, so that means 54 units equals to 324. 1 unit equals to 324 divided by 54, 6. Apples has 28 units. So 28 times 6, 168. Okay, question 16. The figure below is made up of a rectangle and a square. The area of the square is 3/5 the area of the rectangle. The unshaded part of the square is 2/5 the area of the unshaded part of the rectangle. Given that the shaded area is 45, what is the area of the figure? Now, for this question, okay, what I'm going to do is that when we have overlap, okay, we'll do this step down here. Okay, label all of them into different parts. Now, let's revisit the information. Area of the square to the area of rectangle. Now, area of the square to rectangle is made up of B plus C is to A plus B. Is in the ratio of 3 to 5. Okay. Now, the unshaded part, unshaded of the square is just B. Oh, sorry, is just C. Is to unshaded rectangle is just A. Is in the ratio of 2 to 5. Okay. Now, what this question, okay, what is the concept down here? You'll notice that 3/5 to 2/5, they both minus B. Okay, which means that the change, okay, is affecting both of them. Okay, so what is this concept down here, right? This is difference and change. The difference down here is 2, the difference down here is 3. So in order to make the difference unchanged, we need to multiply them into 6. Okay, so this is 15, this is 9. This is 10, this is 6. Okay, wait, 4, sorry. Okay, so then you notice that both of them reduces in 5 units. Because without the B, that is 5 units, which means that this C is 4 units, B is 5 units, A is 10 units. Okay, given that the shaded area is 45, what is the area of the figure? So then we can solve it easily already. 5 unit equals to 49, 1 unit equals to 9. Total area of the figure is A, B, and C, which is 19 unit. Make sure you don't double count. So 19 times 5. Sorry, 19 times 9. 171. Okay, last question. During a trivia quiz, points were awarded for questions answered as shown. Correct, 5 points. Wrong, 2 points. Miss, 1 point. Okay, the ratio of the question answered correctly to the question answered wrongly to questions that were missed out was 9 to 2 to 1. If Janice was awarded 360 points, how many questions are there in all? So this is actually a form of grouping, right? So 9 to 2 to 1, what does it mean? Okay, means that she answered 9 questions correct, she will answer 2 wrong. She will have skipped 1 question. Okay, so means what is a total point in that one group? In one group of questionnaire of question, she would have scored 9 times 5 plus, or rather minus 2 times 2 minus 1 times 1. Okay, so she will have scored 45 minus 4 minus 1, which is 40 points. Okay, so one set of questions, she scored 40 points. If she answered she got 360 points. So 360 divided by 40, means she answer 9 sets or 9 group. Okay. Now, 9 to 11, that is 12 questions. So 12 questions times 900 questions in total. Okay. Okay. Okay.